saw written by one of my ESL students one time. Let me show you. I saw this. The flower is so red, it's beautiful. Do you mean flower, the one that you can smell? Because that is not the flower that you can smell that comes from plants. That is a different kind of flower. So, my name is Sarah, everyone, and I'm with TalkToCanada.com. Today we'll be talking a little bit about homophones. Oh, they are so fun and confusing, but don't be scared. We'll learn a little bit about them today, and we'll talk about what homophones are. So what are they anyway? Homophones sounds weird. Homophones are words that have the same meaning, but they're spelled differently, and they usually have a different meaning. There's a long list of them, but I'll go through a few of them with you. We'll start off with these ones: bi, and bi. So they all sound the same, bi, and bi, but they each have different meanings and they each have a different spelling. Buy, to purchase. I want to buy some apples. Buy expresses an agent in a passive sentence. So for example, that would be the song was written by Jennifer Lopez. And bye, the last bye, B-Y-E, farewell, my dear. Nobody really says farewell anymore. It's more like bye, bye guys. All right, we'll continue on to flower. Here is where my student was having a little bit of trouble. Flower and flower sound the same, different meaning, different spelling. Flour, it's a powdered grain and it's usually used for cooking, among other things. So for example, bread usually has flour in it. Great. Flower, that's the other kind of flower, is a part of some plants that usually blooms and it usually looks really pretty. So the flower looks and smells amazing. All right, let's go on to here and here. Again, they sound the same, different meaning, different spelling. Here means at this place, this one means at this place or spot. So are you coming here this afternoon? Here. And here means to listen. Can you hear me? Yes, I can hear you. All right. No and no. Again, same sound, different meaning, different spelling. Be careful. All right, no. No comes from the word knowledge and it means to have knowledge. So for example, I know how to make pancakes, yummy. And no, no expresses a refusal or a negative. So an example of that would be, Mom, can I please go to my friend's party? No, you can't. All right. We'll go on to explain a few other different ones, and these are all the ones that I'm talking about today are the ones that I usually see my students have a little bit of trouble with. Meat and meat. Meat means animal flesh. So for example, I don't like to eat meat. I'm a vegetarian. Thank you very much. That's not true, actually, I love meat. Anyhow, and then there's meet. Meet is to see someone or to be introduced. So an example would be, I will meet Carol this weekend. Next one, right and right. Right means correct, or it can mean a direction. So for example, the answer is right, good job. Or, okay, then turn right on ESL Street. Next one would be right. Oh, sounds the same, eh? Confusing. Okay, right, to put something down on paper. So for example, I like to write poems. Write. Be careful, you don't write anything on computers, eh? You're typing on computers. You only write on paper. All right, Next one is there, and there. Sounds very much the same because it is the same, but different meanings, different spelling again. There. This one here means belonging to them. So an example of that would be, that's their house right there on the corner. Okay? There, the other there, number 2, means at or in that place. So for example, please sit over there, because you're being a bad boy. And then there's there. There is just the short form for they are. So they're going to the pool. Okay, so it's just like saying they are going to the pool. And finally, this one everybody has trouble with. 2, 2, and 2. Oh my God, so many 2s. All right, 2. 2 is towards something or someone. There are many other meanings for 2, so be careful. Okay, for this 2, there are many other meanings, but generally towards. An example of that in a sentence would be, I went to Carol or Carl and told him about the party. Okay, so I went towards Carl, or to. 2, the other 2, means also or as well as. So for example, I have been to New York too. That means me as well, or me also. And the final meaning of 2, the third 2, would be the number 2. So for example, he has 2 cars. They have 2 houses. All right. So these are just a few homophones, but there are many, 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 many others. Be careful. Thank you for watching. I hope this lesson helped, and tune in to the rest of my videos. It's Sarah again from talktocanada.com. See you soon.